Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. So it is currently a Monday afternoon and I've just made myself some coffee, which I like to do kind of in the mid-afternoon sometimes. And I am working on a few different projects that I thought would be really fun to show you guys today, a little bit of behind the scenes. I'm getting ready to release my first sewing pattern, which I'm so excited about. And I'm putting some finishing touches on it today that I'll show you guys here in just a second. I did the test sew of the whole pattern yesterday, so I'll show you guys what the pattern is and what it looks like. And also just a couple other things around this afternoon. I'm getting ready to start the school semester with teaching next week. So I teach piano, if you guys were unaware of that. So I want to get as ahead as possible on any of my projects for Etsy or for my YouTube channel this week and get just everything really organized and ready to go. But let me show you a little bit of this pattern that I'm working on. So here is my work setup right now. I am working on my dresser because I don't have a desk. So what I'm currently doing is illustrating each step of the whole process of making this pattern. It's an apron, if you couldn't tell from the illustrations here. So I'm using Illustrator and just going through each step, and then I'll plug all of these illustrations into my instructions, which are right here when I finish it up. So this is just a really basic bib apron style pattern. Here's a little behind the scenes of what it's going to look like. I'm just so excited. This is the same pattern that I've sold in my Etsy shop for the past couple of years, but I thought it would just be so fun to share a pattern with you guys. I actually based it off of an apron that my mom had when I was a kid. So I drew all of the pieces from that apron, and you can also make it in a half apron style, which is really cute as well. So I'm currently looking at mid-September to late September as the release date for this pattern. I'm having a few people test it, so I'm really excited to kind of get feedback on it and just make sure that everything is good to go. And then we will be up on my website hopefully at the mid to late September mark. So I'm really excited about it. Let me show you what the apron looks like really quickly in case you haven't seen it before. So here is the apron that I made yesterday, and I used this really pretty striped Rifle Paper Company fabric. It's got a cute little pocket and then this waistband and the ties here at the side, and then it ties at the top as well. So it's really, really cute, and you can actually make this whole thing with just 1 yard of fabric. If you use something like this with a striped pattern, you might want a little bit more just to arrange the pattern pieces as you want it, but I think it turned out so, so cute. So as I think I said earlier, my goal today is to finish all of the pattern illustrations. So I'm going to get started on that, probably spend the next few hours on it, and I will talk to you when I'm done.
The train just left this town while I'm slowly heading back to my apartment. I'm not asking for your thoughts.
So I just finished up all of the pattern illustrations. It went really well and I'm really happy with it. It was a really smooth process, which was great. So now all I have to do is add those back into the instructions and the pattern will be all put together, which is so exciting. But I thought since we were talking about the apron pattern today that I would do a little bit of baking because I want to snack. So this is my apron that I've made from my design and pattern, and I love this citrus print fabric. I wear this all the time whenever I'm in the kitchen and it works really well. It's very nice fabric for catching any dirt or spills or anything like that. So I am going to make a little bit of apple crumble, and I like to make kind of my own made-up version of apple crumble that is gluten-free and dairy-free. I eat this when I'm trying to be like a little bit healthier. I'm not a super like healthy eater by any means, but I make this occasionally. So let me show you what I put in it. Okay, so what I have here are just a couple of apples that I chopped up. You can make this for more people. I'm just making this for myself, and I want to have like 2 or 3 servings, so not that much, so you could kind of adjust it as you wanted to. And I have a little bit of melted coconut oil here, and then also some cinnamon that I'm going to put on these, so I'm going to do that. Any sweetener to this because I think it's fine on its own. I do put a little bit of maple syrup in the topping, so I'll do that here in just a second. But if you wanted to, you could add some kind of sugar or sweetener to this, but I think it's, as long as you have a sweet apple, it's pretty sweet on its own. So for the crumbly topping, I use almond flour. I think that works really well. So I have a little bit of almond flour. This is a half a cup here with a pinch of cinnamon. And I'm also going to add a spoonful of coconut oil that's not melted, as well as a little bit of maple syrup to this.
I I lost you from the start. Someone said your heart is gold.
So since I'm working with such a small amount here, I'm just going to use a loaf pan for my apple crumble, and then I'll just put the apples in and then add some of this topping to the top. So I'm just going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes, just until everything looks like it's cooked through. So I'm getting ready to do my fall sewing plans. That'll be a video coming up here in the next couple of weeks, but I just went and checked the mail and my first order of fabric samples for fall came in, so I'm so excited. So I'm going to show those to you really quickly, even though I know it'll all be in that video anyway. I'm just too excited. So let me show you guys what I got. So these samples are all from Mood Fabrics, and I'm also going to do a video all about buying fabric online because I buy my fabric almost exclusively online. So I will have that coming soon because I know a few of you guys have asked about that. But let me show you what I got. So first of all, let's just take a look at the overall color scheme here. I think it's so pretty. I was kind of thinking how I could incorporate more like pastel type colors into fall clothes. So let's see what there is here. Oh, this is so cute. So this is a coat material. I've been wanting to make a coat. I've never made a coat before, so hopefully that will be something that I tackle this fall. But this is such a pretty color, and it's really soft too. I also got some samples for some sweater knits with all of my fabric samples that I ordered this season. So this is one. I'm not sure how I feel about this one though. It's kind of thin and it's like double layered, but the back is really silky. So that feels like it would be kind of hard to sew and also not that practical for the weather where I live. So not sure about that one. I got a couple of like houndstooth type prints. This one is a really pretty color scheme. I like that a lot. I don't know what I would do with it, but I like it a lot. Now this one I had actually ordered before, but I ordered a second time because I think it's so pretty. It's a houndstooth and it's wool blend. There's a thread on it, sorry. But it's a really cool color scheme. It's like the sagey green and coral color. So I think that's really pretty. So I'd like to do something with that. And then the rest of these I think are all silk charmeuse because I want to make a couple of slip style skirts for the fall. So I had made one with silk before, but it did not turn out quite right. So I want to try again. So I'm trying to pick a good color. So I've got some light blues here. These are all silk charmeuse. These look really similar on camera, but in person there is quite a difference between the two. This one I would say, this one here is more purple actually. So this one is more purple. This is more of a true like baby blue. I really like this one. And then the other two are this like champagne type color, which is really beautiful. And then this green, which I do really like, but I don't think that I like it so much that I would want to make something out of it. I don't think it would suit my wardrobe very well. I think the others are better options. So those are all the fabric samples that I got from Mood. I have more coming in from fabric.com. So once those come in, I can make my whole list of fall sewing plans, which I'm so excited about. So if you guys have anything that you want to see me make this autumn on my channel, let me know down below because I'm definitely open to tackling whatever requests you guys have and just putting my own spin on it. So if there's something you're wanting to kind of see how to make, let me know and I'll try to add that to my list. I just realized that the blue silk looks so good with the sweater that I'm knitting. I think that the colors are really close and close enough to where you could do like a monochromatic outfit, which could be really cool. This is how my sweater is going, guys. I've got the sleeves left to do, so I've started one, and then the other one still needs to be done. I really want to finish this in August, so fingers crossed I can knit really fast and get it done, but I think that would be a really cool outfit altogether, just a solid blue. So it is now Tuesday, and yesterday I was able to finish all of the pattern illustrations, and then I also did some edits to it. So I did a complete rewrite and reorganization of the whole pattern guide today. So I printed it off and it's looking really, really good. I'm so happy with it. Let me show you guys a couple of the illustrations just so you can see what I've been talking about this whole time. So this is at the end of the pattern, so probably the most comprehensive illustration, but it was so fun to work on this. I really enjoyed the whole process. So now this is ready for testing, so I'm going to be sending it out to my pattern testers this week and hopefully have this ready for you guys in the next month. My goal with this pattern was to make something that is super accessible if you're new to sewing. This is the first thing I ever sewed on a sewing machine when I was a kid. It was an apron, and it's really nice because it's just straight seams, so it's not very complicated in terms of the actual sewing. So hopefully this will be a great starting point for some of you guys. I'll also be doing a video tutorial to go along with it, so hopefully that's helpful as well. I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you though, and I'm excited to have gotten so much done on it in the past couple of weeks. It's been a long process. I've been working on this for several months, so seeing everything come together is really exciting for me, so I'm just super pumped about that. So for the rest of today, I need to do a couple of Etsy orders. I have some things to ship out, so I'm gonna go pack those up here in just a minute and run to the post office before pickup time. I also think I'm going to stop by Fresh Market today. I don't know if you guys have Fresh Market where you live, but I love going in there. It's just such a soothing experience. They play classical music and it's full of like beautiful imported foods, so it's just fun to walk around. But I need to get some teas, so I think I'm going to go there and look for some tea. Now, last night I imported all the footage from yesterday's vlogging into my computer, and I was getting kind of annoyed with the audio quality because I've been filming these vlogs on my phone. I don't have a portable video camera, I just have a DSLR and then my phone. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can improve the quality on these. So I went ahead and ordered a stabilizer as well as a microphone mount. So hopefully in the next vlog that I film, it will be a little bit better quality, but thank you guys for bearing with me while I'm trying to figure this out right now. I know it's not the best, but hopefully it will just improve from here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the Etsy orders, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
Try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't want to know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe
So I've dropped off the packages and I just got finished at Fresh Market. I got some tea and a few other things, and it's just nice to get out and walk around a little bit. I feel like I stay home so much. It's just nice to be in the outside air, so I enjoyed that today. I also thought I'd show you guys really quickly the mask that I was using today is this one, which I made in one of my recent videos. So if you want to find the tutorial and the template for that mask, I will have it linked in a card here. So I'm back home now, and I think the last project that I'm going to tackle today is redoing my vision board. It's actually been a really long time since I've updated it. I think I put this together last September, maybe, so about a year ago, and I don't really feel like it's super relevant to me anymore. So I'm going to print off, I have like a digital vision board on Pinterest, so I'm going to print off some images and collect some different things, and I think I'm going to redo that and just refresh it for the new season. I got this board at Michael's, I think, and it was really affordable, and I love that it has a gold frame. I think it suits my decor style really nicely, but everything on here is very much like fall themed, so I definitely think I did it last fall. So I'm excited to redo it today, and I'll show it to you at the end.
this is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Alright, so I have just finished this up and now I have a lot of paper to go recycle, but I'm really happy to have this done. It really needed to be updated, so it's nice to see just some more relevant images on here now, so that makes me very happy. If you guys would like to know more about like what I choose to put on here, let me know and I'm happy to share that in the future. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this vlog here for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed getting a little bit of behind the scenes into my pattern making process. I'm so excited to get to share that with you here in the next few weeks. I'll have another vlog coming up in the next couple of weeks. I am going to stick to this 2 vlogs a month schedule, so I hope you guys will enjoy that. Those of you who like vlogs, I don't want to overdo it too much for those who don't, but hopefully the next one that you see will be better quality because I will have that gear coming in the mail that will hopefully make it a little bit more easy to watch, so that will be good. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out on my channel today, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!
Today is a good
This morning has a clearer light as any, to see the horizon in the far.